Title: Qantas takes a high-flying leap into 21st century, says by Felicia to gender-based uniform rules. TLDR, Qantas, the Aussie flagship carrier, has kicked its gender-specific uniform norms to the curb, endorsing long hair, makeup, and comfy flats for all genders. This move coincides with a leadership transition and echoes last year's trade union call to modernize their uniform policy. Don't worry, the uniforms themselves haven't changed. But now, employees can jazz up their look to align better with their identities. And guess what? The budget sibling Jetstar isn't left behind. Imagine jetting off into the big blue yonder, sporting long flowing locks, flaunting a glam full face makeup, and stepping out in some pretty fabulous flats, all while being in the embrace of your workplace. Well, that's precisely the scene at Qantas. All thanks to the recent liberation from gender-based uniform rules. Cue the applause. So, what sparked this out of the box, or should we say, out of the suit, move? The imminent departure of Alan Joyce, the airline's CEO for the past 15 years, might have something to do with it. Leadership transition usually screams, time for a change, and this change is all about embracing individuality and diversity. Of course, we shouldn't forget last year's loud and clear call from the Aussie trade union. They were pretty insistent about Qantas dragging its uniform policy into the 21st century. Looks like the message finally got through. Sometimes, it pays off to nag, right? But before you imagine a bizarre catwalk on the tarmac with employees strutting their individualistic styles, the actual uniforms haven't changed. We're still talking about those classy red and navy uniforms, people. What's different is how employees can now accessorize or align their look better with their identities. Long hair, makeup, flat shoes, they're all on the table now. Even Qantas' budget offspring, Jetstar, isn't excluded from this refreshing approach. Because hey, everyone deserves to feel comfy and be themselves, even if they're handing out pretzels at 35,000 feet. But here's the real talk. While Qantas is soaring high with this progressive step, what about the rest of the aviation industry? Will they ride the tailwind or stay grounded in old traditions? And to all the Qantas and Jetstar employees, how does it feel to step into your shift with your style game on point? Does the newfound freedom to express yourselves translate into a happier workday? What do you think, folks? Does a more flexible dress code really make a difference in the workplace, or is it just a flight of fancy? Are other industries taking note? Would love to hear your thoughts below. Disclaimer: this article is for informational purposes only and is not intended as health, investment, or any other type of advice.